A cautionary tale.
No, if somebody does that after taking a shot or a drink with you, run for the MFing hills, guys. That one sounds like she needs some therapy. Anyways, let's get into the compilation. I can't see what else is in here. I can't wait to see what else is in here. Strap in.
For why you shouldn't wear chocolate scented makeup to a frat party. So I was a freshman in college and it was like a weekend night, so I decided to go to a frat party with my girlies. And I just got the Tarte eyeshadow palette that smelled like chocolate. And I put it on and I felt bomb. I was like, tonight's gonna be a great night. And so we go to the frat party and I find a guy and we start dancing. Next thing you know, we start making out and then it's getting really intense. And then you know what he does? He bites me in my eye. He bit me in my eye. So I'm against the wall and I start like flailing my hands to get my friend's attention. And they thought I was giving them my phone and they took my phone. And then I really started freaking out because he was still going. He was still going and I know I should push him away, but I didn't. I was flailing, I was panicking. And so my friends pulled me aside and they're like, what? It looked like it was going good. It was getting hot and heavy. And I was like, he bit me in my eye. And they're like, what do you mean? And I was like, I mean that in the most literal sense. He bit me in my eye. We need to go. So we leave. We go back to the dorm room and they look at me in full light and they're like, you have no makeup on one eye. Hold on. I have to have a picture. I found the photo. So they took this photo. Makeup? None. Gone. Completely gone. He ate it off of me. My eye was bruised because there was teeth. He didn't just lick it. He didn't just make out with my eye like you could common weirdo. He bit my eye. So yeah, don't wear chocolate scented makeup to a frat party.
All I'm saying.
Okay, that one was actually funny, and even in freaking videos like this where we can just have a laugh, there's a lesson, and I think this woman needed to stay away from frat parties and not use incredibly scented makeup there. Just drunk people being drunk people, young and stupid, right? Let's get on to the next clip. Oh man, I can't believe
Is your psychotic behavior to the right person kind of looks like green flags because, look, I've talked about this guy before. I had a crush on this guy who worked at a gas station. I was obsessed with him. I've got BPD, and I was definitely stalking him. And, you know what, though? If you're cute and you stalk a bitch, sometimes they don't call it stalking. Sometimes you're like, oh, my God, it's a love story. If I was ugly and I stalked the bitch, I'd be in jail. Anyways, so... No, but like I told all my friends about him, all of my family, whatever. This went on for like 2 years. I was obsessed with this man. And I would have these parties. And I remember one party, all of my friends were like, we want to see him. And I was like, well, we could do a booze run. Like I could take like 2 of you guys, but I can't bring 15 people to the Circle K just so you could see what this guy looks like. And they're like, why not? We'll take multiple cars. And that's exactly what we did. When I tell you I already knew this man's schedule, my friend Jorge would come over and we would spend 2 hours getting ready and looking cute just so we could walk in there and get a fucking slushie. Insane behavior. Anyways, so I walk in there with 15 people at like midnight just because they wanted to see him. They're all giggling and whispering to each other. I don't know how this man didn't realize what was going on. Anyways, irrelevant. After we started dating, which we did, like I said, green flags, I caught it. After we started dating, he was like, I could just tell you were an Aries. And I was like, why? And he's like, because people just like kind of flock to you. You have like this really like, he's like, you always have like a posse. And anyways, I'm like, bitch, I was literally stalking you. And he thought it was cute. That was adorable. I needed help. I talked about it in group therapy one time. I was a joke, right? And they like whispered to each other. I've told this story before too, but they like whispered to each other, and then like she came back in after I told them that, you know, like I go there every day and like figured out a schedule, and me and my friend are like always go in there just to like be in there for 10 minutes so he could like just witness me. She bumped up my med appointment. She was it's funny. It was funny. And it worked out fine. And I didn't like and you know what? We dated for a while. Pretty sure he's kind of gay though. Not positive. But pretty sure.
Just thinking about the time.
Wow, I'm blown away. That was all parts ridiculous. Again, just a person with diagnosed BPD, I believe, flying off the freaking handle and telling us about how she stalked somebody, which is, I believe, a crime. And opening up about it in therapy, also kind of crazy. No wonder. I'm not surprised that people choose to stay away from women with that diagnosis, to be completely honest with you. How she felt comfortable talking to her TikTok community about that baffles me. Either way, this can't get any worse, right? Let's see the next one.
That me, as a grown adult going through one of the roughest breakups in my life, decided to go on a hookup venture with a guy I had a crush on since MySpace days. Now, I can't even say his first name because he used his real name as like his scene name because it was very scene sounding. Here, let me, hold on. Intercourse addict. He was gonna give me product after we were done doing the do. We didn't even do the do. He finished in like 2 seconds. He dropped me back off at the bar immediately. Did not get me off, didn't even try. Put in a little bit of effort. Called me Teresa in our text messages. Like weeks later, my name is nowhere close to Teresa. Just every red flag. Oh, sent me like 1 million D-pics.
I was at a
Okay, this one just got a little unhinged there, and I apologize about the audio quality. That was from the recording itself, not me, not on our side. Oh my god, my brain is rotting from this compilation. At first I thought it was going to be a little funny, but I'm just surprised what people put themselves through. And MySpace, Scene Kids, all us millennials are going through nostalgia right now, thinking about the good old days. Take me back. Let's move on to the next one.
party the other day, and I was flirting with this man, and since men love to flirt by showing their camera rolls, he was doing that, and he was like, what's your good today memory? And so I pulled it up, and it was me hooking up with his roommate.
Hello, sluts, let's talk.
Oh, that was perfect. Oh shit. Now I gotta be careful. Maybe I should go through my photos and make sure that I don't get anything really popping up. But yeah, isn't that karma biting you in the ass? But they had a good old laugh about that and never saw each other again. But yeah, that's definitely a regret from hookup culture there. I gotta be smarter about stuff like. Move on to the next one. Perfect frame.
Talk about dating. This is my favorite thing to talk about. I love talking about boys. I love men, but also I hate men. Me and my roommate have this like first dates list where we put like the name of the guy, the date we went out, pros, cons, if we kissed, and rate the overall experience. And I'm gonna read you some of the pros and cons because they're actually hilarious. Okay, one guy, his pros were blonde, held my hand, good music taste, fun date, army boy. That same guy's cons were didn't open my door and his friend paid for me. He got an 8 out of 10. Okay, then we have the next guy. He His was super cute, paid, did the thumb thing when we held hands, opened my door, had nice friends, likes Tangled. His cons were likes Kanye. Okay, then we have another one. His was a fun date idea, drove, funny, used emojis, he thrifts. Cons were doesn't like Taylor Swift, not really a date, and then I added in later that he's a cheater. Found that out the hard way. He had a girlfriend, I had no idea. Another guy's cons we have talked about marrying me, strange, too forward, creepy, touchy. He got a 2 out of 10. Like, I'm an easy grader. And then we have another guy's cons where didn't talk at all. He bailed and he brought a friend. Hello, 1 out of 10. I literally have never given anyone a 0 out of 10 except I changed the score of the guy who cheated and he got a 0. Okay, we have another guy. His pros were so hot, muscular, drove, called me sweet girl. Isn't that adorable? First of all, I'm like, hello. And then he was also a good kisser, and he was sexy. Cons were it was only an hour, and there wasn't really a date. I would like y'all to know that I am still single. I'm still single. Nobody could commit to me. I don't even know if I'd really want any of those guys to have committed to me. I love college because there's so many boys and they're so hot and they're all older than me.
Oh, what an eye roll. Yeah, I'm really not surprised. I remember back when I was university age, you know, you'd go over to a house party and you'd see the wall of who was hooking up with or dating and what they were like, and some would test them, others would just share their experience, and it's so childish, but unless you've been there, you've probably not experienced that. And this one's just bringing it to light here. I think it's kind of sad that after seeing 5 people, not one she could consider relationship material. But then again, it's college, you know, that's hookup culture nowadays. Nobody commits to each other. They blame studies, but they should really be blaming themselves and wanting to experiment and have fun, which, I guess that's the time. Instead of settling down and finding your forever partner before it becomes incredibly difficult when you get into the workspace, you instead decide to throw away every possible person just to sleep around with as many people as you can. Truly sad. Really not a surprise that women end up coming on TikTok and posting their crazy hookup stories. It's worth a laugh and not worth committing to. So keep on hustling, guys. Always do your due diligence and be careful who you sleep with. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.